Hello there, welcome back to another 1001 Beers, you must try before you die. I haven't done any beer reviews for a while. I was hoping to do lots this year, but my phone broke, so I haven't had any chance to record anything, but I'm borrowing a phone, which has it's in fact the same model as my old phone, and I have a lovely beer to try out here, and it is from Germany, first brewed in 2002. It's 12%, which is a bit of a whopper, really. But it's only a small bottle, so that's not so bad. It's 330 ml, so I'm going to take this one slow. And it is Aventinus Weizen-Eisbock, which means ice bock, which is really, really interesting. This beer is fascinating. This beer was brewed out of a mistake. So what happened here was, or legend says it was a mistake. It says that the current brewmaster heard tales about an extra special Aventinus resulting, because there's another beer called Aventinus as well, by the way, which I haven't done yet. Extra special Aventinus resulting from a partial freezing during a cold winter in the late 1930s. Apparently, what had happened was that through freezing, water was extracted from the beer in the form of ice, leaving a liquid with intensified flavour and alcohol content. So the brewer decided to recreate this classic mistake, and they created a modern control facility, which now owns a patent. So frozen distillation, only half the original quantity of beer comes out. It's what is usually called Eisbock. Interesting enough, along with the water, yeast gets extracted, making bottle conditioning an otherwise traditional Schneiderweiss feature impossible. So this is not bottle conditioned, so that means I can just pour it out. That's fine. I've got a nice chalice glass here. There is a proper glass for this. I haven't got it. It's a weird shape. It says Eisbock has many fans, but not enough to make nationwide distribution worthwhile. Therefore, at time of writing, only purchased at the breweries, brew pubs, or online. Now I found it online, so I have it, which is excellent. Deep mahogany in colour, the nose offers ripe plums and bananas alongside pronounced alcohol notes. On the palate, the drinker will experience a creamy sweetness, the taste of dried plums and Viennese coffee before its rhubarb brute finish, very complex and warming. I don't know what Viennese coffee is. I sound like a heathen when I say that, but right. So it's a nice small bottle. It's 12%, so it's going to be. I'm going to sip this throughout the evening, I think. I bought a big stack of beers. I've got a big crate now full of beers again, and I've got some interesting ones coming out. Ooh. Lots of fizz already. There's loads of steam coming off it. That's fun. Oh, it's thick. It's a thick beer. It's pouring really nicely. Oh, it's really... I can smell it already. This is... so not bottle conditioned, so I can absolutely pour the whole thing out. There's no yeast in the bottom there because it's taken out as part of the manufacturing process, as I explained. Let's just get every drop of that. Okay, so it's back to one side now, just let it rest. I think I'm learning with beers like this, especially the strong ones, they might have a massive hit. I need to let it just sit for a minute. Let's talk about the design. Love the sort of the very, very strong purple colour there. It's got the Schneiderweiss logo. We've already done one Schneiderweiss. There's a few in the book. And there he is, J. Schneider and Son. I doubt he's alive anymore. There's no story to tell you because it's all in German. In fact, there isn't really any story anyway. It's just got the ingredients in loads of different languages, which isn't very exciting. Ingredients: water, wheat malt, barley malt, hops, and yeast. Well, that's practically ingredients for any beer, so that's not really helpful. So, okay, let us crack on with this. That's one side. I'll just put that there. There we go, right. Okay, so looking at it, it's like a deep, very deep chestnutty caramel mahogany kind of colour. It's got this nice big thick white head on there. That's really reassuring. It's just nice static sitting there. It'll go down as I drink it, but nice little fizz emanating from the bottom there. It's nice. Looks like a lovely beer. Let's go for the smell. Oh, now that is properly boozy. Yeah, it says pronounced alcoholic notes. It's completely right. It says ripe plums and bananas. That is... slightly more than bananas, I'd say, but it is very much like that, which is a really nice smell. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I've never had an Eisbock before. I've had Bocks before, but this is an interesting one. Don't know if they're the only people who make this, but it's going to become a style. They just say they have the patent now. Right, enough wanging on. Let's try this. Cheers. Oh, that's beautiful. I was expecting to be hit with a huge amount of booze, and I have got the booze, but it's so smooth. It's not a punch in the face of booze. It's a bit like, it tastes like prunes and plums and vine fruits, but it's not overly sweet, which I always get annoyed with some beers. They're just too overly sweet. This is, it reminds me a bit like a dessert wine. I would say this is, I can say now I love this beer. There's no way, shape or form I would like to have this one again. I can see, it says it has many fans, but not get enough. That, if I ever see this again, I'm having it again. This is a sharing one. I think everyone I know who are beer fans would really, really enjoy this beer. The taste. I don't want to drink it too quickly. It's a 12%, but it's also really tasty. Oh, that is so balanced. It's so smooth. It's very velvety. It's really, really nice. I was expecting to hate it, honestly. And it is a beautiful beer. It may well be in my top 10 of the book so far. It's one that's just a lovely surprise. Let me get over my sort of excitement. It's really, you can tell there's the alcohol content, but not. It doesn't just taste of. It doesn't taste like it smells. It doesn't taste of bananas. Doesn't taste of that kind of the smell of the sort of the strong alcoholic notes on the nose. It's just really balanced out. It reminds me a lot of the McShoof, actually, which I reviewed with Tim Lloyd. But it's. I'm getting this nice sort of warmingness in my this warm feeling in my throat now, as it kind of goes down and sort of clings to my throat a little bit. So the head is now dissipated somewhat. Now I've had the first sort of sips. That is beautiful. I'm going to go away and sip and enjoy this. It's like, it's something. I would say it's like if I'm going to describe it at all, it's like the beer equivalent of a really nice tawny port, or a really great dark dessert wine. This is a really, really tasty beer, and I would say it's properly good. It says creamy sweetness. Yeah, it is got a creaminess to it. I don't know about this Viennese coffee because I don't really understand what it is. Rhubarb-like brute finish. I don't really understand that. It is complex and warming. It's just really, really tasty. Go out and buy this. If you can get hold of one. I bought this on Beers of Europe. If you're in the UK. I'm going to go away and enjoy this lovely, lovely beer as I've talked about it so much. So, see you for another beer review soon. If you like this beer review, press like, which is down there. If you like my beer reviews in total, press subscribe, which is down there somewhere. And comments, which is down there beneath this video as well, if you want to tell me either what you think of this beer, or usually someone comments saying I've done something wrong or I'm rubbish. I was like, well, screw you. Yeah, I don't really care. I enjoy it. I'll do the best work I can, and enjoy these beers. I don't claim to be a professional. I never have been. Do not work in beer. It's not in the industry. I'm not a beer communicator. Just love beer. So I'm going to go away and say goodbye and see you for another beer review soon.